Ernest, I have to say, we're excited about having you back out this way again here this coming weekend.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
This weekend over in Edmonton at the Majestic Palace, the Sands Hotel.
Yeah.
You're going to be performing there along with Firestone and also Nathan Cunningham.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a great opportunity and a great time for people to catch their music. And, of course, I'm sure a lot of people out there, like myself, grew up listening to yours as well. So there's going to be some longtime Ernest Monias fans there as well.
Yeah. Yes, I'm looking forward to that trip. First time in Edmonton to play at a bar over at the Sands Hotel.
I mean, you've been making regular trips out here over the past year or so. So people
yes, I have. Yeah.
People are getting quite familiar with having you out over here. As an artist, as an Indigenous artist, to have that staying power after all of these years.
That I'm trying to figure out still.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, it's the music, I guess. It's the music that touches the people, eh? In some way. And I sing with the feeling. I just don't stand there. And I try to put it out, give a good show, entertain.
And I guess as well, throughout the years, you've recorded and had performed a lot of your own original material as well.
Yes, I did, yeah.
I mean, you look back at some of the songs you've recorded, I mean, Sometimes I Feel Like Crying, If I Wanted You, Girl. I mean, these are songs that people know you for.
Yes, way back in 77, 78, I started writing. And then I had the chance to come down to Winnipeg and record in 1979.
And what was the first song that you recorded?
Yes, Sometimes I Feel Like Crying, Forever's a Long, Long Time. And they're still going strong.
No, and they are. I mean, a lot of younger people are now singing those songs.
It feels good, and they tell me that I inspired them a lot, and so I am grateful for that. Doing music for over 50 years, there wasn't for me back then. There was for me nobody to look.
Who were some of your inspirations and some of the artists that you had listened to when you were growing up there, Ernest?
Well, of course, everybody's favorite, Hank Williams Sr., George Jones, and of course Elvis there too.
Mm-hmm.
And a few other great artists. Marty Robbins is another one. Way back when I was growing up.
So back in the early days when you were growing up, there weren't a lot of Indigenous artists out there that were performing that you could actually look up to.
No, nobody around back then anyway. No, not when I was a kid growing up, 15, 16, 17. No, nobody.
Did you think that you would actually be making a difference in a lot of these younger artists' lives when you started?
No, I just wanted to sing, you know.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to be a singer. And it was a hobby, became a hobby. It was there was no recreation as a kid growing up, so I learned the guitar, and that was my form of recreation at the age of 13, and I started singing at the age of 15.
Throughout all these years in the music business, how many albums have you put out?
22 or 23.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm still working on a couple more, eh?
That's pretty impressive.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, to have that that long of a career, and still to this day, still getting out there and performing.
That's right, yeah.
I mean, it just goes to show that your music is still popular, and people wanting you at their functions, you're in high demand.
Yes, these days, lately, yeah.
Yeah, you know, because...
I thank all the people for supporting me, the fans out there. They're the ones that put me there, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And I got to thank them all. It's an honor to be doing this, and you see, I don't know how to explain this, but I'm a loner. I don't have no parents or nothing whatsoever, no brothers, no sisters, and it was hard and difficult. My grandmother raised me up, and she heard me singing one time and said, "Oh, this is my grandson. Obviously, you're going to be a good singer." And she encouraged me, and but be humble about it and all that. Don't ride a high horse or anything like that. So just sing. Followed her guidance and instructions. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's way long gone the way.
Would that be the same advice you'd offer to any other Indigenous artists out there who would like to get into the music business?
Well, there's a lot of young Aboriginal artists today now. You know that my sons are out there too, on their own now. I'm sure you heard of Ernest Monias.
Baby, You're My Good Thing. Everybody remembers that song here at CFWE.
Yeah. He's out in Thompson, Manitoba this weekend. there for they have a celebration there, Thompson Nickel Days, and they're booked over there, so that's where they're going.
So they're carrying on that tradition that was passed on to them from you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And what type of advice did you offer to your sons when they wanted to get into the business as well?
I told them it was a struggle, but if you have that desire to go and play that, which they said they want to do, and you gotta be you gotta have a lot of strength. There's ups and downs along the way, but just like I had a lot of ups and downs. I struggled, stumbled and fell, got up again, went, kept on going. And that was my dream, to become a recording artist and a singer.
And throughout the years, you've put out some pretty impressive albums. You've done some gospel. You've done gospel. You've done a Christmas album.
Yes.
Have you basically covered what you've wanted in the studio, or is there still stuff that you would like to do?
I'd like to do some other cover tunes, but I would like to do a complete George Jones album, a tribute.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Like Thank William Sr.
Yeah.
The other favorite artist of mine back then when I was growing up was the late, great Johnny Horton.
What is your most requested song? What is a song fans want you to hear or want you to sing?
You go forever's a long time, stay a while. The very first album that I did, a lot of them request from that album.
I remember hearing that album. We used to take that album, Ernest, when we would go from back home in Buffalo Lake, we'd go to Goodfish Lake for Treaty Day celebrations, take the back road, and we'd slap on your music, and that would be our entertainment all the way there.
Awesome. Awesome. Right on.
And
I'm looking forward to this trip tomorrow.